Hey, it is Noelle, and I am here with my weekly, let me turn it this way a little bit, my weekly rant video. Yes, me talking about rain. Wait, did I say my weekly rain? Oh, did I say weekly rant video? Yeah, I think I did. Well, it's my weekly Reign Rant video. Yes, Reign, the show I watch, the show I love. If you've already noticed, I posted another video on my channel that is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. rant, which, yeah, I got a little crazy, but whatever. Whatever works for me. I'm kind of a weird mood. Yeah. Let's get started though. Let's just talk about it. Talk about the craziness. Much about this episode, I don't know. I really didn't have that many feelings about this episode. I have to admit, I've said this in my last video, I know a lot of people maybe don't agree, I am shipping Ken and Bash. Not shipping, but I like them together. Like, I don't know, I think it's definitely complicated and different, but it's also cool because, like, he's more laid back, doesn't care about things, where she wants to be rich, she wants to have castles and money and titles, and he kind of brings out that other side of her, that side that she's a girl that just wants someone to love her and to protect her. And we see Bash do that, and I really do love watching that. As much as I've disliked and hated Bash in the past, I do love seeing how he's so protective of Kenna, and I love seeing that he's finally moved on from Mary, and he's trying to make this marriage work, because they could have a great marriage if they worked at it, which they are. And I'm really loving seeing them together and seeing them kind of go at each other and protect each other and care for each other, and I love it. Another couple I was sad that ended was Olivia and Nostradamus. Now, I began shipping them as soon as he started helping her, and as soon as she kissed him and stuff, I was like, yes, I love this couple. They're perfect. I mean, I love them. Now, Olivia's gone, which is really sad. I hope she comes back. I know, right? Who thought I would say this, considering I used to hate her? But that's only because she was getting in the way of Mary and Francis. Now, I like her, actually. Crazy, right? I really wanted her with Nostradamus, but he wanted to save her. He wanted to protect her, which I think was really great. I think that was a great idea. But what I don't get is he had a vision of a bunch of people dead, not just Olivia. And yet, that vision didn't come true, so by Olivia leaving, did it save everyone else? I don't understand what stopped that whole killing from happening. It couldn't have just been Olivia. Could have been the fact that Mary didn't leave, or I don't know. So I'm gonna miss Olivia and Nostradamus together. I hope she comes back. I really like them together. It's really unexpected, but I think they're great together. And I love Olivia with him, and I love how he is with her. And it's just a cute relationship. Then you have King Henry. Okay, now I've said this in my last video, and I don't think someone agreed with it because they thumbs me down, but I feel bad for King Henry. Now, I think the guy he's seeing, at first I thought it was Colin, but I think the guy he's seeing could be his brother from his past. Maybe his brother died, or he killed his brother, or something happened where it was his fault that his brother died, or something. But that kid is somehow tied to King Henry's past, and somehow King Henry caused his death. Whether it be intentionally or accidentally, whatever. And so I love that. I think in a way they're making him go mad, but they're also bringing out a past of his that we haven't seen before. That past that kind of maybe explains why he is the way he is. Maybe explains what defined him. What was his defining moment? So I love seeing the Mad King. I mean, that's different. And you see that boy and you just think, what is going on? And you have to think it's from his past. So I do feel bad for King Henry. I mean, I know maybe I shouldn't because he's killed people and he's been mean, but he's sick. I do feel bad for him because he is sick, and I like King Henry. But it's like, even though he's doing all this bad, I can't hate him because he is sick. I mean, it's not his fault. He is sick. He's losing his mind. Then you have Penelope, who is finally gone, thankfully. I didn't like her. And because she annoyed the shit out of me. And yeah, I was just tired of hearing her. I mean, she didn't bug me that much. I could handle her. but I really didn't want her in the story. She was like, man, go away. So I'm glad that she's finally back in the kitchen where she deserves to be, no offense, but she was kind of a bitch. Which, actually, I like bitchy characters, but, you know, she just wasn't a good bitch. Like Catherine. Catherine has her ups and her downs, and she does things for the right and for the wrong. Sorry. I was listening. So, yeah. And now you have Francis locking Mary up. Now, was that the right decision? I think so. I mean, come on, let's be all honest. Yes, I know Mary is putting Scotland first. And as much as I hate them fighting, like I've said this in my last video, I am happy they're fighting over nations instead of a love triangle. Thankfully. Let's keep it that way. But him locking her up, I think, was the right decision because he knew Englishmen wanted her dead. And I honestly believe that her brother is involved in that. I honestly believe that he himself wanted her dead so he could be king. And yeah, he's warning her, but that could make the suspicion go off him. Like, why would he warn me if he's gonna kill me? So I do think the brother wants her dead so he can be king. So you can't trust him, and I think Frances is the right thing because I understand she loves her country. She wants the country goes first, but he also has to think of her. He also has to think of her well-being. That's his wife, you know. He can't just let her go and possibly get killed. And oh, sorry, something's away. So I mean, I do think that's gonna cause a strain on the relationship. Hold on. My contact is killing me. I do think it's going to cause a strain on the relationship. Him locking her up. Oh my god, my eye. Ow. Oh, my contact just fell out. Shoot. Okay, well, let's put it in a sec. I do think that's going to cause a strain, like I was saying, because I mean, he locked her up. But, I mean, I don't think it will cause a huge one. So, I mean, I agree with him locking her up. I know Mary's pissed off, but she'll calm down. Yeah, it was kind of sucky seeing them fight, because, you know, just have all these happy moments and now they're fighting, but, you know, whatever. It's totally okay. It's unbearable. At least it's no love triangle, thankfully. Finally, writers, you were going away with the love triangles, thankfully. Then you have Lola and Julian. Now, I don't trust Julian one bit. Lola shouldn't either. There's something off about him. I highly doubt he has any money because he's really worried about her money. So there's definitely something off about Julian, and I feel like it's another Tomas. Like, not that situation, but that kind of person. I feel like he's kind of like a Tomas was, and that's dangerous. And as much as I want Lola with Julian so that she can pretend like it's his baby, and so Frances and Mary won't have that complication, and so she'll be away on her thing, I don't think she should trust him. I don't trust him. He's up to no good. I feel like he's a Tomas. Something's gonna happen there. And I still do think Frances will find out it's his baby. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the writers, knowing them and knowing what they've done before, they will have him find out, which I really hope not, because that would suck. And oh my god, I'm sorry, my eye, it's like I don't have my contact in, so it's like, oh my god, what the hell, what is going on with my eye? Okay, I don't know, sorry, yeah, I'm weird. So I do think that will come out, and I think it will come out that Mary was hiding it, which will cause a lot of tension and a lot of chaos on their relationship. What else? I mean, I'm loving where Reign is going. I definitely think it's interesting with the Mad King, and then you have Kenna and Bash trying to work out theirs, then you have Lord Julian, who you don't trust, or maybe you do trust, but I don't trust. And you have his story, and each character you're waiting to find more and more about them. And I think King Henry, you'll find more and more about him as we go forward. And I love that, because I want to see the past of these people. We got to see a little bit of Catherine's past, what happened to her. Now, King Henry's past. So, I mean, if you don't watch Reign, you definitely should. It's a fantastic show. I mean, phenomenal cast, amazing, great romance, castles, crowns, nice outfits. Mary always looks super beautiful. I'm a shipper of Frary, so if you are too, you're awesome. Follow me on my Reign Twitter, the Frary Diaries. And yeah, watch Reign on the CW, 9 o'clock.